see the sunrise this morning?
Yes. Why?
It may or may not pay, but crime is an excellent source for great television. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 American crime shows. For this list, we're looking at shows with main characters that focus on the investigation and solving of crimes and the pursuit of criminals. So Heisenberg is going to have to be the king of some other list.
You got one part of that wrong.
Also, as the title suggests, due to the great quality of crime shows coming out of the United Kingdom, we've limited this list to crime shows from the United States. Apologies to all you Cumberbitches, as well as fans of Luther, but you'll get your own list on another day.
I'm a policeman, all right? I'm a policeman. See that? What does it say? It says I'm above your rank. Now back up!
Number 10, NCIS.
Okay. Your team. But only because I don't want to delay us further by having to shoot you.
Members of the Navy Criminal Investigative Service are a lot like regular cops who solve crimes, except all of the people they're investigating are either members of the United States Navy or Marine Corps.
I don't take orders from NCIS cops.
Special agents. And you'll follow this order.
Well, what special agent?
A spin-off of JAG, NCIS has so far spawned 2 offshoots of its own, set in Los Angeles and New Orleans, respectively. What's great about the original is the drama it creates, which helped it become one of the highest-rated TV shows in the United States. And that drama comes not only from its crimes, but also from the interactions of its great cast of characters.
Just another day at the office.
Number 9, True Detective.
You won't follow me? Come on. You want to see something?
Although it's the baby of this list, it'd be a mistake to label this show as anything but grown-up.
You want forgiveness for that?
Yeah.
Say it. I want it. You want what? Forgiveness.
As a sort of anthology series wherein each season focuses on different characters and a different case, it's tough to say what this series will bring. But its track record of luring big screen talent to the small screen is intact and key.
Thanks for not doubting us.
Never did.
As of season 1, True Detective's view of 2 immeasurably flawed and polar opposite detectives as they track a dark and twisted serial killer is unrivaled by many shows today. These characters' personal lives are as tense as their philosophical discussions of violence and the cases they work.
Because there's a feeling, you might notice it sometime, this feeling like life has slipped through your fingers.
Number 8, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation.
Concentrate on what cannot lie. The evidence.
Coming up next is the show that started the trend of forensic-based crime shows at the turn of the new millennium. CSI made it popular to solve on-screen mysteries using high-tech lab equipment and science to analyze clues found at the scene of the crime, while also offering us characters we love to follow each week.
3 drops of gasoline, limited oxygen supply, heat to ignition temperature of 932 degrees Fahrenheit.
Same conditions in Damon's bedroom the night of the fire.
The premise intrigued millions, including Quentin Tarantino, who even directed one episode.
Welcome to my world. If I were you, I'd back up a little.
With 2 successful spin-offs, one of which, CSI Miami, was also a contender for this list, we decided to go with the Las Vegas original, if only because it's the trendsetter and still very entertaining.
Now! Ready? Go!
Number 7, Hill Street Blues.
Listen.
In case you didn't know, blues is a slang word for cops, which explains the name of this show that follows the lives of the officers and staff in the precinct located in the eponymous Hill Street.
Hey, let's be careful out here.
Purposefully set in an unnamed American city, viewers are reminded that the show they're watching could be taking place anywhere in the United States.
I just want you to take a look around. Nobody wants to shoot.
As such, the show was loved for its gritty and realistic blend of comedy and drama.
4 medals of valor, 5 humanitarian citations, 3 shootouts. Are we now simply to discard Officer Delgado?
pioneering a number of techniques that became standard to TV drama. The intertwining characters left behind a legacy as one of the most critically well-received shows ever.
Stop this criminal act! Stop this criminal act!
Number 6, The Shield.
Your way will get her killed.
So will yours.
Taking drama to new heights, The Shield trails a corrupt squad of anti-gang cops in Los Angeles. Best remembered for creating characters that are not only flawed, but downright bad.
You allowed an innocent man to get the shit kicked out of him.
He's not innocent. He's a pedophile. You should have seen the diseased crap we found in this place.
This show was not afraid to throw them into racially charged and politically explosive situations. We love it for being uncompromising in its dark and gritty view of officers of the law. And Michael Chiklis owns the screen as Vic Mackey, a cop who's willing to sacrifice anything to make the streets safer, even his own morals.
I'm a cop. I have to honor that.
No, I'm not a cop.
Number 5, Criminal Minds.
They want you back in the saddle. You ready?
Looks like medical leave's over, boss.
Speaking of dark storylines, Criminal Minds capitalized on the trend of chasing criminals with psychological analysis. So each week we get to look with them at the dark motivations of some warped unsubs.
Looks like you only knew 2 things, hunting and taxidermy.
Which was fine as long as Daddy was supervising him.
Now his gatekeeper's gone and he's loose.
Following a team of FBI behavior analysts as they hunt killers, the creep factor gets turned way up as the profilers focus on analyzing the suspect instead of the crime.
You know, you've got real pretty eyes.
Though this is by no means a critical darling, the show still rakes in the viewers, competing with and beating shows both old and new. As gruesome as it is captivating, this is one police procedural we can't look away from. Number 4, Columbo.
The only thing that's given me any pleasure in this case, Mr. Brady, is charging you with murder.
Who says that every good cop needs a bad cop? If there was one thing that the cigar-smoking Columbo proved, is that you often caught more flies with honey than you did with vinegar.
Justin turned off the machine that saved the tape.
Yeah. Damn lucky he thought of it too, right?
Damn lucky.
Portrayed by the legendary Peter Falk over 30 years. Although criminals may have frequently underestimated Columbo's friendly demeanor and disheveled appearance, audiences always knew better than to bet against him.
You gotta admit I had you going for a while now, didn't I? Yes, you did.
Airing on and off between 1971 and 2003, the lengthy 100-minute runtime did little to stop the show and its title character from becoming icons of the television world.
You know, Columbo, I think possibly I may have misread you.
Possible, sir. Possible.
Let's go, sir.
Number 3, NYPD Blue.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Make sure he gets home. He's a cop.
Our number 3 is not only known for its gritty and grimy portrayal of NYC, but also for the passion and heart its characters brought to the streets and their station.
But you didn't do anything, huh? And you didn't puke all over my shoes and the bottom of my pants, you miserable piece of crap, you!
Taking place around the fictional 15th precinct, NYPD Blue sees the officers and detectives go through their personal and professional lives, with all the ups and downs that it brings.
I just think it would be easier on both of us if we made a clean break.
Okay.
I mean, I still have feelings for you, and I know you still have feelings for me.
That's right.
So I think it would be easier if we just left each other alone.
Also fondly remembered as one of the last great displays of edgy TV on a broadcast network, this multiple award-winning ensemble police drama was way ahead of its time in its prediction that racier cable shows would one day overtake humble broadcast television. Number 2, Law and Order.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by 2 separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
It wasn't one of the longest-running shows for nothing.
What year are you in? 3rd. We go hands-on. Did you ever lay your hands on Suzanne Morton?
Law & Order received huge acclaim for its depiction and perspectives of the two aspects of the NYC criminal justice system, by tracking the detectives who work the street and the prosecution team who fights in court for a conviction.
When you practice medicine, Mr. Stone, sometimes a patient dies.
And when you're a lawyer, Dr. Oster, some of the people you prosecute are convicted.
Equal parts police procedural and courtroom drama, this show used the headlines of real-world news for inspiration, mixing together an amazing cocktail that captivated audiences for 20 years, and produced a brood of spin-offs, including the award-winning Special Victims Unit.
Question. Who'd want to cut your penis off?
Take a number.
Before we uncover our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
This guy knew how to use a blade.
So we're looking for a sushi chef.
Yes, sushi chef is possible. Wouldn't be my first choice, but hey, you never know.
You knew you were shooting that detective.
Just for God's sake, you're not serious.
With this much light, there couldn't have been a mistake.
I'm not a sociopath. I'm an anthropologist at the Jeffersonian.
Who works for the FBI. Which I'd maybe believe if you had an ID that did more than allowed you access to the cafeteria.
Castle, you okay?
Yes. Psycho here needs a breath mint.
Shut up!
Okay? Hey.
Another.
I don't think there's time for another. I have to arrest you.
I caught him, Monk. On the wire, I caught him.
Number 1, The Wire. Not just a great police show, The Wire is hailed as one of the greatest shows of all time in any genre, albeit one that few people actually watched when it aired.
We're gonna push past 300 murders before New Year's. Shit is f***ed.
Bringing to television a living, breathing Baltimore, the series follows the lives of the flawed cops and addictively charismatic criminals.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
In delving into the city as it crumbles on every level from politics to the projects, The Wire explores potent themes like the death of the American dream.
I mean, don't get it twisted, I do some dirt too, but I ain't never put my gun on nobody who wasn't in the game.
A man must have a code.
On top of that, it neither embellishes crime nor over-dramatizes it, but instead tells complex stories that force us to question the way we perceive it. In doing so, The Wire makes the top of our list by a mile.
All in the game, yo. All in the game.
Do you agree with our list? Which American crime drama is your favorite?
You got anything to add to that, LaMonica?
Yes, Sarge. Looks like the 124th Street gang done it.
Oh, pure genius,
For more crime-solving top 10s published every day.
Guess I got left off the list.
Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.